Previously on PSY-POD.
Maybe I'll do a backflip someday. That is the dream.
Come on.
Well, someday, but
We'll see you guys in PSY-POD 50 and we'll see if Kinley actually can accomplish this goal. Okay?
yes, okay, I will do a backflip.
Okay.
Or I will die trying. One of these is probably gonna happen.
PSY-POD 50 starts now.
Whoops.
I need a messy.
Fuck. Sorry. PSY-POD 50.
Yeah, so anyways, welcome back to PSY-POD, the podcast about nothing, which you guys didn't ask about, and we're joined today with the Kala Gang, or also known as the Junior Studios Gang, which is Jamang Rinchen and Sangir T, Yonten, y'all feel me, and Nola in the background. In the beginning will come back. Bininging will come
the
back.
Land of Thunder Dragon.
And if we've already not mentioned it before, this episode is sponsored by Old Factory. Right now you would notice that there's nothing on the table because it has already been devoured a few days ago. We're recording this on another day.
I really like their food though.
Yes,
They
so
put some good food. You all should try their shawarma.
yeah,
Nice.
y'all should go and try their shawarma, their fries.
Tony Stark recommends it.
Yes.
Hey.
If you all know, you all know. Anyways, also joined back, if you've seen it in the beginning of this clip of Kinley Phyntsho's backflip, but the man who broke his neck doing a Canadian destroyer is back here. How are you doing, Kinley?
I'm good.
Okay, so before we get right into it, Kinley, what is your manifestation for PSY-POD 100 now that the backflip has been completed?
The backflip was never completed. I nearly broke my
It's
neck
okay.
in the process.
Try was there.
Huh?
Try was there.
Front flip.
Try. Front flip.
No,
Okay,
I am not. I'm too old, man. My knee's already hurting.
PSY-POD 100 will be Kinley's front.
PSY-POD 100, I will be in the Paralympics in the javelin throw category.
That would be so cool. Actually, try it now. You know, there's not many people out there. No,
Yeah, but by then my
free trip there to America, LA next Olympics. You can go there as a javelin thrower and never come back. Pull a Ula Blakey.
No, I would rather go there as a.
What's that supposed to mean?
The Ula Blakey went on tour to New York and stayed there. They didn't come back.
Oh.
Is that confirmed? Or is
Yeah,
that,
it's confirmed.
Is that the story that
It's-
people know?
it's legit,
First
it's legit.
beatboxer in Miro.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. But actually, there's a great idea to get a free lot visa to US more. You go to the Special Olympics more. Say you're disabled. Kinley, no problem. You go disabled. Pajomo. In 4 years after training, you go to Los Angeles, you perform, no, you get dead last like all the other athletes do, and then you just stay there, don't come back there.
So you're basically pulling you're pulling an Eric Cartman from South Park.
Well, Eric Cartman does that.
Eric Cartman pretends to be disabled in one episode so he can compete in the special games. And he like pretends it's actually a funny episode, but when you watch it now it's a little uncomfortable, but at the same time humor, it's kind of actually I'm hoping that maybe by then, I'm not hoping, but probably by then my vision should be shit enough where I can take part in the Paralympics, you know?
But isn't it already shit now?
No, it is shit, but it's not like
Out of 100, how shit is it?
I'd say like 70%.
70 shit.
Like I would say 75, 80%.
So you're like at least 25% good.
Yeah. No, I want to like go a little further.
Okay, I like, man. Never settle, man. Never settle. If you're 70 shit, no. Why stop there, man? Go higher.
That's the OnePlus key, which you actually use.
Yeah, I use a OnePlus.
Never settle is their slogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slogan.
The motto.
Okay, anyways, before we start, give a shout out to Kishan Bhai. We met.
I mean, before we start, we've already started.
Okay, before we continue
Before
again.
we forget.
That's shout out to Kishan, the dude we met on the street. He got us some beers. So
She sounds so
I would
weird.
then recharge data. Yeah, film me because of you, brother.
Dude, we met on the street.
It's
bought-
true, but it's
bought
true.
us beers, and the next morning we all woke up butt naked, not knowing what happened.
So if
Actually met at Ompub.
Pub, where the Jaman was performing with the Paktos.
Dude, we are bleeping that out because Ompav hasn't sponsored us.
Hey.
Okay, don't make me work for editing that. Okay, but anyways, shout out to you guys. If anybody wants to come and buy us beer, don't worry. We have no ego. Except you. Shame me, except you.
Silra.
Okay,
I
alright.
like Serja yellow.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so anyways, we took some suggestions from the listeners for what to talk about the podcast. And one common thing people wants to talk about is they want to talk about love life. So
My non-existent one.
huh?
Yeah, my bad.
But you said, speaking of love, you said, man, because of your love life, you're going to be Korapati. So to talk about that, Rona.
Because of good, man.
He said, I said more, that
No,
I don't think we'll ever become Korapati.
Are you planning to like get married to a really rich
And even
old
in,
woman who is on the
in our
verge of
lifetime,
death?
No, da.
I don't think you'll make a crore subjects.
Chita rebek chan ni.
Chita
Chita rebek chang mar bek.
If you think about it, all the money your parents
No.
have ever
No,
spent
at
on
1 point crore. 1 point crore.
at one go, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone
1
makes
crore
1
hit
crore.
didn't
No,
they
No,
got
one crore.
last
Look
time
at the bank balance and you see 1 crore.
It's like Russell Peter gave. Anyway,
You know, my
you
sister.
don't have to be a Karupati.
Karupati.
You can just marry a Karupati.
Simple. It's fine, okay? Nobody gives a shit at the end of the day.
My sister actually thought I had a crore once because she saw my.
CRs the over
I saw on my BOB, and she saw CR, his current not there. But she saw it was crore. So she was like, "How do you have a crore?" I was like, "If I had a crore, do you think I'd be here right now?"
Shout out to all the Koropatis out there. You know who you are, man. So yeah, Ronald.
Serja Jinda.
So rather than working hard and becoming a Korapati, Ronald wants to skip
He's
the
gonna
line.
marry rich. He's gonna marry rich.
No, Goram Ai.
He doesn't even want to marry rich. He wants his partner to become a Korapati, basically.
Oh, then I'll just be standing being a good father.
Dude, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Are you a good human
Father,
being?
also.
Like I personally
You think you marrying into somebody who wants them to work hard to become a Korapati is a good human being, yeah?
No, I'm just saying if
근데
you
뭐야
if your
죽어대가
partner, if
왜
your
라면
partner,
영어디
if your
Engineer.
partner,
랩 죽어대 들리는 거 랩
Bye.
어디
I mean, like I'm saying,
Let's
like,
put
if your
that
partner
like
is going to work hard and make the money that's going to run the house, you as the husband should also have your own obligations to.
quotation is
Do it. Yeah.
behind every successful woman there's a man
Who's
Cheating on her.
who's riding on the coattails, man?
Behind every successful woman, there's a man cheating on her with someone.
Don't worry. There are 2 types of men, okay? There are cheaters and there's liars.
And beaters.
And beaters.
And liars.
Peters
Cheaters and liars.
And the child of
He's lying about not cheating.
Wow, not even barely 10 minutes in and pedophilia is already come out of the table.
Let's stop. No more pedophilia. Okay, let's talk about zoophilia. Come.
Zoophilia?
No,
Suna Johnny Toby
No, that's zoophobia. Philia is when you
yeah.
want.
You
Oh, sorry, mania
You want
would
to do
be
some
one.
pets there.
God damn
Bestiality.
Bestiality.
Bestiality,
Yes. Okay, nice conversation. You just said.
Anyway, sorry, the point I was trying to, love life.
Okay, love life. So let's talk about Wishlo. I think we did it in the last part. We forgot about doing it again. How about first time you proposed to a girl in high school?
तर साँच्ची या
It was hard to love that.
टपिक सोध्दा केही पनि बुरुम थिएन
Soon love that. Man,
Yeah, that'll love me, yeah.
cut him. Cut it.
खासमा कट पनि तस
Okay, skip. He loves soon.
लभ लाइफ जरो कचा मेदी क्लास
First time proposed with this.
फर्स्ट टाइम प्रपोज बेदा क्लास 11 नै बुमची थो
11 yeah. She class 8, 7 and she proposed my booms.
माबे आरा दिन नस जाजो मदि
Propose going.
Of course.
Proposals going.
Sure नि
Mama, proposal दियो मैले.
कसमा हुन्थ्यो त
Sure.
त्यो त दे क्लास 11 नै बुमची गई बुम दिएगा को छै त जोसी चिटर
Let me soon dame. Soon interesting you with it.
सुया
Oh.
सुन द एनिमीसी ngachi basically hemagidi we write love letters right
Yeah.
so love letter di charlu
Pencil.
auto book na
Pencil or pen.
pen class 11 na pen use
Mama 11 big boy.
cello gripper right so cello gripper ke time mo steve pa ke chimo class 11 nga 12 tir ma batch
My bad.
pa ke tang ke tam chilo kondi letter di minu char di labdi dos chi letter di ko tai lo am jamchi til gash bit mi chu di dele di one week class na ne di sarku wa sar gi ming me accounts teacher chi di sarkul chi di sarkul gi te nga bo chi ta dam me mo del di depression ta chu da love depression ji
When was the next time you got the courage, confidence to propose again?
बोल रहे हैं same
Man, the shimmy occurrence.
आओ दार्जिलिङ होम में थे
How does you come to go for that time between?
मगो
Lochi, next college the journey Remchiga. Class 12
नहीं भाई
class 12 you got your mojo back.
no अनले मिनो अनले दिमाबे give up
Give up.
शिमले गार बुस गार कबीर सिंह जोर जोस
Kabir Singh class 11 12 in.
Sure,
The
yeah.
college first year.
first year number the college the first year my girlfriend she was studying in RTC
Very smart. Get in the artist in the girlfriend zone. Nice, very nice. They get you on every now and then. Yeah, but you go yeah.
हाँ
Yeah, every
जो
time.
वो मोटे होंगे अभी सा
Ah, mama. Get to no.
sure first guy modelers guy charge these say college first year na bus ngacham chi dilo se boom bago
Ah, mama.
bago me goro mo bidro
Yeah, girl was 80 kg. Look.
80 kg damn man
Sorry, 82.
Mine.
First proposal story.
I was in Lungten Zampa class 10. We had that science exhibition chideba. And I made a paper rocket. I made this rocket, which and somebody was doing. I think they were doing like a space ski team. So we tried to connect it, and we got third prize.
Third prize.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Anytime there's this girl that I really liked.
Okay, very nice.
And then I was supposed to we did get the prize, and then we got like this. With the money, we sort of gave like a dinner party.
You got the money? Oh, you didn't mention that. Okay.
No.
third prize
I'm telling you his love story.
How am I going to sign it?
I was like last time
More.
It's his first proposal.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, you continue. Yeah. First.
third prize of better
It
than
was-
all movies.
Continue that story. Yeah.
It was class 10. Okay. It was science exhibition.
That's
You
our
made a
idea
I did make a rocket.
our idea
But Nimesi, what you call science exhibition in Lungten Zampa at that time, you have to compete as a class, not as individuals. So my class 10C day, that's what I had to lead the class. But lead labda, very irresponsible, very lazy guy. So they made some other Genku Paja. But idea was mine. So I made a water pump rocket. Okay.
all the way from National Geographic
Yeah, I used to watch a show called Nat Geo Science, Backyard Science. So another thing about it. Anyways, long story short, rocket is originally the rocket goes into a string, so a guided path, and it goes into a
pressure yeah
I need pressure gide. But in the words, then I did jump the shoni.
And that's how you were born, no?
Yeah. You're born like that, yeah.
That's how you were born.
From a capsule cube, or what do you man, Homelander?
Like you went.
Did
Did you not do those hand gestures right now? Really did this.
the Undertaker is
The audio watchers are just like you, Kinley. They don't get context. Okay.
The audio watchers, wow.
Okay. Anyways, long story short, that rocket goes to that and chartboard paper now. We drew Mars, okay? So he lands in Mars. So rest of the class
Looked suspiciously like a giant red asshole.
yeah, basically. So ani land then the classroom we made a model out of Mars with a sum up. So basically the story is rocket na be Mars na the Mars na let's explore Mars na we do blah 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 whatever. Okay, Nazi shit. Okay, rocket bindas got cheers and everything. Okay, anyways, like Kinley said, we didn't get third prize. Okay, first prize. Okay, science exhibition.
Sorry, I got third prize in my
So
science exhibition.
certain cash prize did you there. What did you make for your science exhibition?
Space.
You made space.
Yeah.
No. How did you
A
make?
replica of all the planets.
Space 34 is
Space 34.
dance floor, disco ball, smoking room na. They learn security guard.
No, those days space was not there, man. Space was Jojo's building.
Yeah, Jojo's building. So it made like Jojo's building.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
didn't know
Jojo's
that.
building size.
You're very young.
Too young. You haven't. Back in my day. Okay, just kidding.
Very
Anyway, go on. You got first prize, and
Okay.
then
Anyways,
class to party G.
Turuchitini party throwaway. So party no throwaway generally. I didn't get the courage to talk to the girls. So I charo boom semi chulapchi that movie. Zamita, sorry. That is Zamita. But anyways,
Handy
pa boom ani charo lab jo be denga chimna joiba de. Then chimna shani dip the way. Kade wonga snoiba. And it was a Saturday. So I had Sunday to think about it, and Monday I went to school. So Monday when I went to school, for those who know, they know that Lungten Zampa has a 10 block Bombay. And a class section Yatola Shi, Maoli Shi, what's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, whatever. So anyway, they wanna walk with the Ulskar. They're smiling, man. So, must be a good day, man. Sunoi.
I think I got her.
Then walked.
Feel good.
Walked, they're laughing. Now the laughs are not turning very joyful, it's more like, Okay.
Damn.
So when I walked in, I went to that friend, and by then you could sense it. I said, and she's like,
God damn.
For those of you who are listening to the audio, Sai is nodding his head,
yes,
shaking his head.
shaking my head. Then
In dismay.
yeah, and then I was
He's crying as we speak.
and I was saying to Shlo, Kashlabdi, I just want to hear it. And she's like, Labdi, Yalama, Koya, Dostume,
She does to learn.
Dostulus. Then, Mashite. So then, for the rest of the year,
That is advertised.
I was about to say that.
so for the rest of the year, Charles Garang, I'll dosis lab niya. Where could not the baby could dosis yesterday?
What kind of eye contact did you give her?
And these and the short. Please, I'm going to go to the
Snake contact.
For the viewers here, he makes a very interesting. yeah, exactly that look.
But she's space the cousin boom chichim and a chair to go. Troll kids are actually the daisy. National Chartang thing. Boom the Tadin Wade.
Bumdikita dene.
Meme boom like a judgmental look like what a dinus anyway that Chimulan a dinus. What's that, man?
I don't
Boom
remember.
diggy and chill. Chigi.
Oh, where?
Space Kagila.
Mashi man, I'm probably very. I troll people, man. Like
Go she by boom.
Mashi, I don't even know
God
who you're talking
damn,
about.
man.
I don't know who you're talking about. So
Eh,
if you tell me who I was doing it to,
I think I know.
What's he?
I think you told me one time, there was this girl who you knew, and you just wanted to troll. Man, I know
No,
that
this
you
is
vibe, right?
Meme,
You
Jamie,
are
nan
weird vibe, man.
so Gisele nan.
Eh, no.
Omchang I bak tap tur dila kam ra yes.
Oh, shit.
Hey, save and they try and
No.
so gisho. Turkish that save and they try.
Che din di che dale ver dinuma.
Mama.
TG in the house, y'all feel me.
TG, which one?
TG man.
Which one?
Puche man.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But anyways,
No,
I'll give off topic more. But sometimes Chanam does it. Prank on the big no messy. So
Mama
once,
shimendo ya.
Oh,
Bro, so down di.
so
in
once,
other words,
I
you
did
just
this.
mental.
I'm mental, okay. So once I did this, okay, I'll tell you the story. I don't know if I've told you this. Once I went to a party, it was not like a space which you better house party which I was drunk. Some random girls just popped in. I was like, you know what? I feel like trolling them. They look like they don't know anybody around here. So I said, wait, my prank pick my pick it up. She said, hey, guess what?
Guess
I just want to let you know
Guess what?
that we're all judging you. I just walked away.
What?
I'm just letting you know they were all judging you. Okay?
Oh, God.
And I just walked away. And I just went there. Damn, traumatized us all.
Boom di rani ju jong me.
We're just judging you.
Damn.
Sometimes I'm just me, man. But let's try that photo prank moment.
Yeah.
We told you.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. So basically, the prank is you just.
I know you go up to a random stranger, don't say anything, point at the camera, take a picture, and
Don't tell them, then people will know.
Huh?
Idea.
They won't get the context now. But anyways, I'm going off topic. Yeah, Jameng, your first proposal story.
Kogia actually names him, yeah.
Huh?
I remember his also.
I don't remember Jameng.
I think his was, he said he was very nerdy and I remember something he mentioning about nerdy.
Love story. In between, you fill in the blanks.
I don't think mine's. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was very nerdy. Not. I guess I was
Nerdish.
nerdish in bed.
Nerd bitch.
Which
I don't
class
think I
MC?
was-
Class MC. First time proposed by
I don't think mine's quite interesting, but Chang Khadi.
Wow, younger.
Chang Kha.
Started young, man.
Yeah, when I was in, I think what?
Class
what
6,
was
yeah.
it? Class 7. Class
Class.
7 or 6.
Damn.
Koi Malaban story. First time.
Yeah, I remember.
Class 7 or 6.
Oh.
But then, so there was this girl.
Mm.
The assembly time, they were the assembly, and then, you know how young they were, we tease each other. And
So he molested her.
Damn.
Kimi, they're both the same age, so it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Only time you're allowed to touch a 6-year-old is when you're
When you are
16.
a 6-year-old, when you're 16 years old, yeah.
still minor. Loophole.
the
16.
enough all that. But then, as in the time, I never did it. And then one of my friends called Kaka, he saw us playing and he played. 거기 차로 재밌는 술 납다노세. Well, this 거기 같이 템스되다면 and then 거기 he made it into such a big issue. 까르게 하고 있는데 even 뭐 아니 템스되는 and then this rumor started to go around. 이 몰로 guy.
And then you felt pressured to have a crush on her.
I guess so, no?
It happens. It
It
tends to
happen. It tends to happen.
It's happened.
No, I remember. I mean, you know, there was a certain attraction. You know, I liked her basically, but then.
When she video game debush?
Love.
What's the story you're talking about?
No, like sometimes you become friends with people just so you could go to their house to play video
Okay,
games.
okay.
That's it.
Wait, boom, video game. If girl plays video game in primary school, magalagi Phyntsho.
When I started go on.
No, but then after a while, you know, autobook. Fuck man. But then yeah. Such a good friend. Jeez.
At least you didn't write, I see you like my brother.
So you gave her the autobook to write on your autobooks.
Yeah,
and to get the
that was the trend minute back then.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I like it too. Maybe I love your long way. Like you love you concept me.
No, you have sections with your name, your birthday, your
Exactly.
zodiac sign, then
Favorite
I have
bands,
your
favorite
likes.
bands.
my
Quote.
favorite likes.
That was the
Quotes,
Facebook
quotes.
of back then.
That was
You know,
literally.
legitimately. Yeah.
We didn't have Facebook. We just had book.
Charadi.
We had slam book.
Autobook.
Some people really had slam books here.
Like
Like they had a list of all the people they had slam.
Oh, you forgot about
Hell no.
Vishwakarma thing.
It's like a spank bank.
Okay, if you are wondering why I have a tick on my head today, is Vishwakarma we're shooting on. And then we got a ticker from.
No, Santa Claus jizzed on his face.
Yeah. And my car looks like I support the fascist movement because there's a swastika on it.
No, that's not a swastika. That is.
It is a swastika.
It's a It's a manji.
Yeah.
But it's swastika similar, yeah.
No, that was
Swastika did
that's what existed way before.
I know.
I think what he's trying to say is, no. But you said fascist, so then you brought it
No,
to the Hitler.
I'm saying no. It looks like that. Like.
Man, we're gonna get cancelled.
But that this
It
is
looks
no.
like-
But I understand what Sai is trying to say. But also, this is to call out anyone who fucking says that the swastika is a symbol of fascism.
I didn't mean that, but Hitler got from the Hindu thing.
Yes, he did. And he inverted it actually.
Yeah.
Incorporated his
Wait, at the same time, man, that's a different story, man.
His is tilted.
Circle just
And the
Wait.
This one I think you might get cancelled now. I need joke, man.
Man, let me
How tall is Hitler and where does
But do you know which is worse than what happened to?
how tall is Hitler and where does
Okay, I don't know, Kinley. How tall?
he is this tall and he lives over there.
Okay. And you guys are wondering, I'll cancel this one.
We're making fun of Hitler.
Yeah.
Wait, by the way, we got monetized.
Now we're demonetized.
And we're demonetized. We got monetized. So 1,000 subs HNO, and I got the
I know where we'll be by the 100th episode.
2,000 subs.
Guys, I apologize for making those tasteless jokes.
We are in social country libedong podcast. Exile stands up to do.
Madi Los Angeles na Olympics na
When the podcast started, Kinley was married and happy more. And
Why are you bringing this back up again?
And now in 50th episode, no, he is not as happy as he was.
What makes you think I'm not happy?
Okay. You are not married, okay?
Okay,
And
yes.
by 100, no, you're going to be in LA and happier in.
What?
Huh?
In LA and happy? Probably then, let's see.
Okay, so that's the hope for.
I mean, let's see if the planet even survives till then actually.
It will, well.
No, looking at how irregularly we post, no, by the time episode 100 comes out, it could be the year 2062.
In about 2 more years, 100 women.
Baby, do something about it.
Per week, how many weeks in a month? How many weeks,
Weeks
in a
in a
year?
month,
How many weeks?
4.5.
How many weeks in a year?
52.
52. So yeah, by episode 100. Yeah, give or take a year.
Yeah, it'll take a year. Or year or two. 2 years it will take, no?
Yeah, nuclear holocaust happened.
But there's also a theory that by 2030 zamni godam lo de.
2030.
Yeah, there's a lot of prophecies. Even like Jacob boy kashuche ta no
You know how 20 what was it?
2012.
And 1999 and 1999 Y2K.
And 2020 no.
2020 was
But
COVID.
There's a story, people, some group people, they really believe 2012 was the end.
Yeah.
They went
It was
on-
actually
to
Bunker.
a mountain or somewhere on a hill and they
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah,
I could
Must
be,
have been disappointed.
I could be
Why ain't this ending, man?
I spent all my life saving on this tracksuit. The what?
Must be pissed, man, these people.
at least we got some nice dehydrated
2039.
food.
2030.
Where were you in 2012 in the D-Day? My college in the.
I was in college.
So I was in school.
School class.
Wait,
Yeah.
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 Maybe it's towards the end of December in but it's break there's a moment now.
Okay. Because game on the day.
I don't remember what I had
Shit, man.
eat yesterday.
I was 19 years old and I was in Calcutta.
I was college in the day, but I didn't really worry. I felt like this shit doesn't add up.
No, but if it happens, it happens. What can you actually do to stop it? Like,
Not stay in college, they stay in with family. They
no, but
die
either
there.
way, it's going to happen whether we like it or not. And I think everyone believed it in that because the 2012 doomsday thing was so rampant, no? But nobody gave a shit. It's like, it's still. If it happens, what to do.
No, before 2012 world ending was slow theory more. Another theory was there was
1999 Y2K.
2000. So they said
movies
by the year 2000 more, all the machine connection will all go offload.
And
So the
then
theory
nuclear
was
weapons.
plane car na off job mass crash. That was the theory for 2000.
And also all the nuclear silos would open up. And
Movie chira
And recently,
recently.
Microsoft, there was a
We do
blackout
Y2K.
on Microsoft.
Yeah,
Blackout.
and call it
Mm.
Y2K.
No, all.
I don't think it's called that anymore. It's called an
2012.
African American out.
I think Terminator ki future is very realistic.
Sure.
AI takes over in but that future na.
That AI like.
That to the
But that's not our problem tonight.
But we'll still be, let's say, in our.
old by
Yeah,
then
but
we'll have lived a good life.
Robert
Like my- Yeah, like my nephews and nieces, I'm sorry, no, like nephews and nieces, they what to do them all, but much to will be agis by then.
Terminator. Look, back to the dollar.
टर्मिनेटर रोबोट आगे दांगे से भी ना अन आगे दांगे का चीन भी ऐसे बुदा खत्म हो गया मूवी
Contribution.
कंट्रीब्यूशन ना ये बुदा मानो
Let's some more. Thinking about time going more, let me ask you this question, Toga. What is something which is acceptable when you're a teenage, but not acceptable when you're 20? And then we'll go on from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50, 60.
Apparently acting like a kid.
When you're 20 more.
Yeah, it's stupid. I'm like
What is acting like a
Shitting on the
kid?
bed.
you know, like just
Okay, that's
why
it.
were you shitting in the bed?
Everybody sat in their beds. Man.
I think
No,
if you're,
shitting in the pants makes sense.
I think
but
if you're a teenager more
bed.
and a toddler, anime shitting in the bed. If you're a toddler, it's okay. But when you're like 15, 16, you can't shit in the bed.
But then again, it's kind of funny because shitting in the bed as a toddler is acceptable, right?
Okay.
Then shitting the bed as a teenager and an adult is not. But when you're an age, it's okay.
Yeah, then
It's just like- it
recycles.
makes a circle.
Recycles. So what is
It's a
okay?
giant shit circle.
What is okay at 13 to 19, which is not okay from 20 to 29?
Asking a 13-year-old out.
You're okay to ask a 13-year-old out if you're 20 years old and
No, so
19 years old.
So
13
what's
you're
okay?
13,
So when you're
18
13, it's
later.
okay for you to ask a 13-year-old out. But when you're 20, it's not okay for you to ask a 13-year-old out.
Yeah, but the
I just
Not on my watch. Okay, fine, fair enough. Okay, what is okay when you're 30s, which is not. No, what is okay when you're 20s, which is not okay when you're 30s?
같이 okay the
long nights.
Not okay.
Oh,
No, not
When I-
okay. Socially acceptable.
socially acceptable.
Socially acceptable.
Huh.
What is
I don't know.
social-
I still do the same shit that I did when I was in my 20s.
So let's think.
So
let's
how
think.
about-
No, let's see when you see a 30-year-old
So
I never did
yeah,
that.
कोई लब में 30 after
That I
30
know
जो
of.
दी छुची थुनु पोथे मेलो
Because exercise maybe want it.
मेमेरो छुची थुनु पोथे मेलो हम तलब गामिशी
I'm also 30. I don't have a poor man. So
Oh,
much.
shit.
much than cable. What is
Oh,
okay?
socially acceptable when you're
Dating a
20
20-year-old at 30 is okay.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying that, Chetan.
Okay.
Socially acceptable not to have your stuff figured out when you're 20, but it's not
Ah,
acceptable when
that's
you're in your 30s.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And for women, I think socially acceptable is marriage and children.
In your 20s?
छि बुम्नु जिन
Yeah, but even in your 20s, man. For women, for anything, the longer they take, the more unacceptable it becomes.
So what is the prime acceptable age? 25 what?
It's whenever the woman wants.
No, I'm saying socially acceptable. Maybe.
No,
I think those regards, I don't take it as socially.
Let's take general.
Okay, if generally speaking, if socially virgin, I think people expect at least by 27 you should be married and have it. Like you should at least get married by 27.
Okay.
You should have your first child before you're 30. Say they do.
Okay. All right.
I
Fine.
think a lot of girls.
Whereas look at me, got married at 27, divorced at 30.
What do you hope for 40s, man?
Huh?
What do you hope for the 40s?
I have no clue. I'm living my life a decade at a time right
Decade at a time.
That's what I told my mom when I turned 30.
Okay, so what do you think will be okay
What I'm going to tell my
when
mom
you're
now.
30, which will not be okay when you're 40?
One decade
Huh?
at a
What do you think will be okay when you're 30 more, which will not be okay when you're 40?
Living a decade at a time.
Nice. I love this.
I think being poor, man.
Not necessarily.
Broke. By 40 more, saving more, then because you have 30 years to.
No, okay, maybe that's socially.
20 years to work hard there, man.
Yeah,
Socially speaking.
I've seen people
Man,
like
40
giving
na
up their
chunk
wealth.
of
No, I think
I've
that's too
seen
much.
people giving up their wealth.
No, those are them. But
Those
I'm talking
are them.
about general things.
The general chirtang khatang is image that
Okay.
So let's say the dam in the more. What if that becomes that person then?
Okay, then that's one thing. But I'm saying, what is socially acceptable at 30? What is not socially acceptable? Which much baby?
That example is
Huh?
that person only enlightened man.
It's something to give up everything when you have a lot. But when you have nothing and you give up more, that's nothing, man. And that's you right now. Okay? You're from 0 to -1, no one appreciates.
Let's have a different conversation. Let's you and I have a different
No,
conversation.
the listeners will have a hard time.
This is why you do audio padding, side. Like one side now, your conversation.
even more.
One side now.
Left right now,
earphone nanging mo.
okay,
What
anyway.
is socially acceptable at 30s? Well, I don't know. I'm still in
I
my
don't know
early
exactly.
30s. Let me know. I'll let you know when I turn
I'm not
40.
30 yet.
Okay, Jamyang, now that you're approaching 30, you too. So, what do you guys feel? That pressure, or feel still relaxed, or do you feel like you need to accomplish something by 30? What do you think? Me, I think by 30, good to go back at the mind. I'm
Just survive, live.
Slightly better lighting.
By 30, I want better lighting.
I want more subscribers on Cyber.
Yeah.
That's by 30.
For you, man.
And microphones. Look, this looks so wrong, man. Microphones go well.
Right now, give you more than.
Alright, no you. Okay, anyways, let's go another topic. You did Mega Night, man, again, yesterday,
Day before.
day before.
Before.
This was not a mega night, but then at this point,
That's
all
Sechu Fest.
of them are being called the Mega Fest.
It's not a Mega Night, eh?
No, it's just a Sechu Fest.
But the
No,
same
but
setup.
no, the setup is same. It's a gig
Same
economy. No, what to do.
Poor decisions.
How was it?
Hmm?
How
I
was
had
it?
fun.
What time was the performance?
Mine was supposed to be a little later, but scheduling issues happened because traffic jammed.
Well, you tell about the noise complaint you got, man.
Yeah, when we were performing during the last song, I believe somebody complained about the noise that we were making, and so they didn't let
So
us.
basically, you won't play music, you're just making random ass noises.
You ready?
You've had sex with me, you know.
Kinley, you ready? Woo!
No, but yeah, so we got a noise complaint, and they didn't let us do our last song because apparently the noise complaint came and they had to they switched off the subwoofers.
What the fuck? You were the last band, yeah?
No, we had another band. After us, the noise they could play again, but you've heard the kind of music we play, no?
Yeah,
So
it's quite
very
heavy, no?
aggressive, no? So because of that, we got a noise complaint, which I take as a
Complaint.
matter of pride.
Complaint from.
Well, I can't even blame because it was
Who though?
Sunday night. It was Sunday night. Monday is going to be work. There are people trying to sleep, and
But where's the license to sleep? You have a license to perform? Huh?
yeah.
Thomde.
I love it.
But then license this to if somebody calls the cops and says,
And Thomde do that. Silly man. If you want to give the permission for people to perform more, they should also protect their rights for them to do their businessmen.
That to me, because one of our friends, Manish, he set up a stall and a board decision.
Shout out to board decisions.
Board, POUR decisions. Apparently the rent per day was 10,000 dinner.
Yep.
I'm telling you that too. Why?
No, if you want to help people, which I think that is the main purpose for Thomde to organize.
No. Thomde doesn't organize. Thomde opens the tender. Then you apply for the tender, you get it, then you have to pay Thomde 15 lakhs for the tender. And then they'll give you traffic police to maintain, and then you can do it. But rest of the tent law, stalls law, music hygiene, third party.
So this opinion is not coming from me, okay? Shout out to Sean, who has been in China for the past. He's the next guest probably.
Yeah.
But anyways, say what he said.
But he was like, man, that is outrageously, ridiculously expensive. How are people going to? How are they going to make profit? And
But then,
all the things.
but then they don't care what the Jinder does.
Exactly, they don't
Jinder
care.
cares that stall 50 do more.
They only care about
50 themselves.
themselves.
At the end of the demo, Konsuki selling the stalls is their agenda. Now, if you want to be a stall owner more and you know the prices at that, now it's up to you whether you want to take the risk or what. Because some nights, like I think last week, it's daily pack dreaming, pack
Sunday in a pack.
so they
Sunday in a pack.
sales only go up the door. Now the thing is, I won't blame the organizers directly because Himalaya 10,000 rate, the fixed the stall rate. So it's been market price instead. So now if you bring it down more, you not only bring it down to lose the Kepsa, but you also bring down the market price so everyone else may worth it. So I think both people, you cannot blame them. But one thing you can blame is entry fee charge. You cannot make one day 300, one day 400,
No, I was about
one
to
day
get. I was
500.
about to get.
No,
to that
Thomde
point.
should keep if you want to do this business more, fixed rate. No after midnight rate any. After this what do you call there's a term only. It's
Thug life.
It's predatory pricing.
Yeah.
Predatory pricing.
I thought it was
It's
thug
robbery.
That's thug life.
But Sean has had a lot of experience like that. Like, he has been to he's basically a performer. I mean, a musician, right? So he, the way, I mean, of course you can't compare, and but we can take examples from countries like
China.
how other countries are doing, right? And he was quite shocked, like, man, that is too expensive.
What's the right path up?
But population,
Stay tuned for the next.
but I think I've also considered population.
I have no idea.
I think when you are a very big country that has a lot of people, you
No,
can
that-
afford to charge it
no,
less
that-
because there's
no,
that number is
No,
there.
I'll tell you one thing, but Thomde is the fucking
but man,
predators.
like-
They're predator because
No, I didn't say that.
no, I'll say it.
I didn't.
Thomde is democratic. Actually, we can talk about it. The thing is more. Hembagi make a night special. They just had to apply for tender and then they get the sago and then they do it with it. But now they figure out the people want it with tender every month. So now they put the 15 lakh tax that if you get tender you have to pay. Then second of all, parking, Chinatown parking, multi-level parking, the Jumatupsla, more. Now you have to pay parking if you want to park in Chinatown. So this is like they saying more. I need free do more. Use the maybe through charge biggest. That's the logic there.
Yeah. Firstly, I thought rent, the stall rent was too high. Secondly, like you said, the damn entry fee, man. What kind of pricing is that? Yeah, 400, 300,
Sunday
350.
500 day.
Ridiculous, man.
Your friends telling they paid 500?
I didn't invite many of my friends. I invited a few of them, and my friends being my friends, they don't come. They didn't tell me anything about it because everyone's just like,
Okay, anyways, yeah, Mega Nights are still fun, still good, but I think improve better. Thomde and organizers. I think
Yeah, I think
it's better.
that's
This
taking too much.
toilets
Toilets, do you? What do you mean? It was outside.
Well,
And
sorry, I beat the bush.
that was one of the good things that was in place. Toilet we had to pay. And there's much the last the past Mega Fest, man, the toilet was filthy because nobody was taking care of it.
Yeah, I was like, chew on the ground.
Yeah, man.
I never used the toilet.
I went to piss in the street, man.
You can't find it.
One is I can't find it, but also
Sean, my God, what the hell, man? That's some weird toilet man. Let's say it's a dumping through John.
Sean from Texas.
Nah, he's not, man. He's making his own accent, man.
Sean,
English love.
oh, okay. And I love me.
More.
Okay, what do you want me to
Talk about Dharma.
Okay, I come from Semtoka. I believe that I try to like contemplate some Guru Sutras with my little monks. अरे लो स्कुई हो बरा देवदी मलाई के थोमडिलो अनि सिग्नल्स टेन्सन मा बेमु गसला बेस्ट आर्टिस्ट पेमेन्ट इन्क्रिज छ भाम जस्ट लाग्ने आइदि
Thomdigi, maybe the organizers game.
Organize the Thomdigi र बेमु मेन
Organize, maybe it's Thomdigi. They just give the lease of the property for the organizers.
Organization is not done by Thomdigi.
Yes,
Thomdigi
it-
gives you the space.
Thomdigi just give Gunda tax.
organizers and that maybe artist payment increase छ bro
Maybe there should be a like a law or something that,
No,
that
so
says you can't pay artists
That's
less
the
than this.
That's the thing. You guys don't have a sokpa about it.
सकपस बेबी त छि
No,
Did we have that discussion?
Yeah, we had,
We went to a
you guys had a
meeting.
discussion earlier this year, man, when
We
you
had
guys
that
got
meeting.
screwed over
You
by
and
the
all of us
Phyntsho.
were there.
Oh yeah, we were there.
We were
I was
there.
there. I was
You were
there.
there with me, buddy. We were together.
No, the thing is, this union, if they ever exist, has to be created by the artists themselves.
But I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
the
artists-
I'll be honest. But it's because the artists themselves are fucking assholes. And
True,
I will
ultimately-
honestly, I have
Yeah, yeah.
said this so many
No,
times
yeah,
to other
nice.
artists.
Content.
No, let's all sit together
Yeah.
and discuss. Make sure that all of
Yeah.
us a basic payment amchi di thop goes say. But then if we do that, there's always some other dickhead artist who'll be like, I'll pay for less.
He's
You know,
bringing that shit
He'll
down.
bring that shit down. Then it's like, then no,
Cheeky,
everyone
very
kept saying, but if we all say that we want
Or maybe
a
some
minimum
artists that are charging too
amchi.
high.
That also. No, but this is what I mean. Like artists who are legacy, who are really good, more like they have the name, they should get paid a little more. But everyone should be getting
Yeah, I
a
agree.
basic
Yeah,
amount.
Minimum wage.
A minimum wage. Like any gig you do, like if you're going to do a gig at Mojo for 4 hours, any artist regardless has to get this much say. More. If you're doing a big festival like that, 1 hour gig, any artist regardless, minimum, but when we try to do this, and I've had this discussion with so many artists, when you try to do that, there's always a dickhead artist who will be there, who will say, Ngamebe, and it's kept up for everybody if we all agree that we should all get a basic pay of this much for any gig you do.
But
You know,
at the same time, you
Like
can't
clubs, the
also-
venues, like smaller clubs and venues,
they don't know any
big
better
fest,
than they-
amchi. And they don't know, and because and now, and this is coming from us who have been doing it for 10 plus years.
No, you have been doing for 10
I've been doing it for 10. I've been doing it
You've
for
been
10
there
years.
also for 10 years, man. I was there when I was in high school also. The country street.
No, and all I'm saying
Almost-
is
almost-
everyone wins in this situation. If you all agree together, all the singers, musicians, dancers, if you all agree that basic the amchi the go say, whatever we do.
One person has to come up and do it. Because
So ani beodalu last na we'll do no.
There were few
And we'll all
tries.
agree. Last there'll always be someone who'll fucking come out and say, oh, these guys are charging this much, I'll play for less.
And then
So
it
then
ruins
it,
the
it
market.
ruins that. Then it's like, yeah, that's the argument that we come
मैले जिउँ बदे फर्स्ट छिङ खोलु गम्ची जिन्दो होला बदे एमे सो साट खोङ गम्ची ngale amchi tup long ya emila mai emila van best team badi ngom mandiro so artist gams to bese best run me no less lo
right now what Kinley gilam is Michela is manisi that the price for depending on the set more fixed min do so it's up to speculation then let's say performing at Alchemy our Shime I'm with 3 other guys what is the rate that I should quote rather than ani biuchin ana yes db min do so that's
and
why
we've all, and the thing is, we have had this meeting where we said we should come together and do this. But I've kind of given up because I have been to those sort of meetings 4 times.
Exactly.
4 or
Me
5
too.
times. And each time the artists are called, most of them won't show up. And it's like, never mind then, you all want to create this lawless landscape that you've created for yourself and bitch about it. That's your own fault, Inda.
Yeah, there were a few
Because
tries,
I feel like
but
yeah.
nobody could. They couldn't. I think people couldn't decide on who would lead that union.
I remember that you guys need a
You don't need a leader.
y'all need a Batman. Y'all need a Batman right now.
man bro
You're just thing me.
No, I think
just man
Just
You
man.
don't need a leader. See, there has to be you don't need to have one single
who
leader.
would manage that.
What the
You
union?
need a board basically.
Yeah.
You need one person from whatever department handles creative industry and
Exactly.
stuff.
Then
Then you need
the
artists
board
in
member.
that.
They couldn't decide on.
So if
Law
anyone
always
undercuts
goes
or if anyone tries to cheat us, we can always go to that and say these people are cheating us. They are not paying us the fair rate.
Then you can find it.
Then we can put.
MCG answer that Gilan. Ashwing is might be doing that.
Authorized.
Intellectual property and copyright to say alam lab dilo kan.
That shit ain't gonna work.
Kach me matu dilo. He's trying at least.
He's trying. I applaud him. I applaud him for trying. But then it's too difficult because the thing is, yes, you think about government perspective, okay?
So look, government the chica deal.
Let me finish.
The chilo nera minyo.
Chilo kisla bola.
Once, ngai lo niche pas to. Stupid. Music na ngachi bechu be me chibi music na mabi. So shut the hell up, bitch. So music na Ashwing gi beomes ro copyright this gadhi ngachi dume na khoma khore sa record.
When are you two getting married, by the way?
Huh?
When are you two getting married? You're already arguing like a fucking married couple.
I get jealous when you talk to other girls. It's true, man. It's true. It's true. Actually, don't work like that, man.
God damn it.
There's so many layers, man. So many layers and layers and layers. Shut up. Actually, I'm talking.
Mommy and Daddy, stop fighting. Daddy, Mommy, stop fighting. Don't you see you're scaring us?
When you traumatize them. If luck gin be pumped up in your head.
During the divorce, who are you going with? Who are you going with?
I don't know who you want to choose, but I'm gonna go get some milk, okay? I'm gonna get some milk and some cigarettes, and then we'll decide what will happen. All right, okay. What do you guys want to talk about that me and Ronald want?
I actually just want to watch you two argue. I genuinely want to. Only mads.
Only mad?
Yeah, mad people.
High school fights.
High school fights.
When was your first brawl?
Primary school level thapni go chhi, but not because that's me fight jiksi the ul car level.
Do you know why? You know why he got into his first fight?
Why?
I know the story how he got into his first fight.
Okay, I want to know the story.
Kid came to him and said, "Shit, do sisi thome."
Few minutes later, that kid, female kid, chapka.
Go home time, go home time now.
The threats we used to have in school were funny. Huh? I never got into a fight in school.
How do you avoid not getting into fights?
You
You cannot avoid, man.
I avoid. I don't like. I personally am very much against like physical confrontation.
Like me also, I'm not the person to always choose violence as the first option, but but irritating any
The biggest issue I always saw with fights in school, and this is as throughout my life going in school, it was always ego.
It runs in our blood.
It
runs in Bhutanese blood. There's so much.
And then shout out to those fuckers, man. Those, you know who you guys are.
Miracle ki kolisi. So miracle magic chance about the hero. Brian Gigladan. Hero la ma besa ni player turchaba, daughter player tur. So Pajuch ko la minus Brian Pajuch. Yeah, Casey Chibi baby miracle ina la minus. Eh, ina me ta lusi. Casey baby phale go numus ti chaina de thapni go chus kholi. Brian phale they always ga abi. Cuz do la chilus and
of course there are people. I want friend but they punzi.
I have one friend.
Who's the Mila?
I just thought that it would be funny, but then funny turned into real.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I do remember once I caused an incident. I was trying to do, you know that saying, good intentions, hell is paved with good intentions. No?
Wow,
the path,
I never heard of it.
No, the path to hell is
no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were in school, there was a basketball match between the girls' team, our class key girls versus another class key girls.
Yeah.
And somebody told me that the other class key girls were going to
Bash up it.
no, sort of like what's the word? Fuck, when you
No, explain what the
the word
Explain the X. Yeah.
Motherfucker, the word's not coming in.
So they wanted to motherfucker the other.
No.
Wait, who's talking motherfucker?
My language is dying out now. Basically, pull up on them.
Okay, jump them, yeah.
Not jump them, just like
Confront, yeah.
there we go. There we go.
Confront, yeah.
Thank you. I forgot.
Confront.
I'm sorry.
By the
I
way,
forgot.
Kinley gives English private tuition, me. Private tuition, then you make
होता है बारे बारे
Hey, it's all right. I'm not perfect. This guy's
अनि कृष्णमा अनि चिठी गर्दैन कृष्णमा अनि गर्दैन
love from
ए लभ लभ
Ani,
confront.
reject Zabe, no man, guys, no, pain, guys, no.
the pendants in the endless
All right,
And
all
love.
right. I forgot one word. All right, so okay. So I heard somebody told me that they were going to confront.
Charge, mega, charge is one, they use charge also.
Yeah, charges also.
Okay.
But- So somebody told me, then I panicked.
Okay, you went to one day, yeah.
No, I went. I was not sure what's going to happen, and I went and I went to this principal to say like there might be a fight somewhere.
Okay.
But when Khale came out,
Thapchi se.
Thapchi.
How does it come out?
Panic,
like that?
baby,
Because I panicked.
Check to me, bro. Creep the check. Hold up, continue, please.
Yes. So basically that happened, and then later on there was no fight. They were just confronting each other. But then both classes got in trouble, and I was the one who got.
Did they know that you're the...
Yes.
Oh,
अनि
yes.
चाहिँ confront के word जे अनि
Ma'am, Kuni.
fight cockfight
Motherfucker. Kinley, are you sure? Yes, ma'am. They said they were motherfucker.
God damn.
But yes, so that happened. So I wasn't intentional. I was going there to just let the teachers know that there might be something that's going to happen, and
That's also a little bit of a snitchy thing.
what you want to watch your friends get into a fight? I don't want that shit, man.
Okay, fair enough. But then maybe your delivery...
But the way I delivered it was, I could have done better, and I'll admit that. To this day, when I meet some of my friends from school, they'll tell me, "Jetana pungi me."
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches, Kinley.
No, I didn't get stitches.
the one confrontation I remember was same time had the garden even SBW
Oh.
SBW jerkin bob I was filling up the jerkins tele bede the bana
Check it.
ali joisi 1 year junior emana ali jombe dash baby asisi and I baby water spill bade so I have to fill it up again the good bade and chuti put you have to wait a long time man it's just like you had just what tele phajo oi nuju she must start let me see this and then I guess she was playing with a girl. Sorry, let me time in a minute. Lose. Oh, that's the same. Because when I was just dance a pajo, I tried to let this down. I don't see him. That's it. Don't miss it. And Charlie, and General Delphi, and Charlie, that's the conflict with JC. 10 of my friends all night. Pajo this. Pay my last time. Pajo, me. Problem me to lose the panic with it. And baby did tick to madam. I don't want this. Everybody spread. Something my memes and I never drew star. That guy panic. Ma'am, that's Jochin.
Oh, he
Ma'am, and you're thinking what time with the lawless.
Oh, he's screwed now. He's screwed now. In school law, you don't do that. Otherwise, then you get fucked more.
Yeah.
So good.
I don't know. Next day he was fine.
Yeah, you should have fucked him up.
He just the teacher just gave us a warning and my mail.
But by the school,
Don't beat children.
But the law of school, then even more. It's prison
1
law.
year
It's prison law. You don't snitch, and if you snitch, you get fucked in.
Police officer, they would.
Yeah.
God damn.
The law.
I bullied that too much time. Like my lip tan is cheap.
Toma chica soil up.
Oh, pizza just all keep on.
Bully be uming alo yala. Fat day mo class 3 days.
Class 3.
3 days.
See, bully.
Bully be was like that 2 years old.
I was a damn bad
Kill you,
bully.
okay? Just kidding.
I was a damn bad bully.
Doctor na chicken.
You were a bully again.
Yeah. When I was in class 6, there was this fat kid in class 3. That I
Three?
used to bully. Yeah.
It was a long day on Sunshine.
Which school were you in, Ronan?
Nga bumtang day. What did you do in secondary school?
She didn't look at Karma, man. Evil to him, man.
That we must be thinking the same thing. What she do me? Cut it on if they don't. Tommy Collier, Tommy, see. I could do with it.
Yeah, one thing back in the days good about YHS, and I'm sure other schools too, but then laws were strict, school rules were strict. It was the smoothest high school experience I ever had.
No,
My
YHS,
dream school did me or
Like-
YHS?
Which means
I mean-
Lung's example was little clusterfuck, remember what that means?
Well, to be honest with you, when
but
you guys
bullied in
came
town,
when you guys came into YHS, by then a lot of it had solved.
Because
Because when we were in YHS, it was slowly dying out.
But you were YHS and Bhutan, yeah.
I
At the
was.
Jobra D which time?
Huh?
At the Jobra.
I said that.
Wow, at the Jobra East to Bago.
Interesting.
So yeah, so those guys by that point had left, not there.
You went to YHS
After
for how
the
long
job,
then before you went to Bhutan?
Okay, so I stayed in YHS for 2 years, 2009, so 2007 and
Class what?
2008,
YHS
Class
9 and 10.
Why 9 and 10?
Why?
Why don't example?
Because my mom's a teacher in YHS.
Why did you even stop at example? Why did
Because
you
YHS, Lungden Zampa didn't have class 9 and 10. Lungden Zampa only had till 7 and 8, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Till 10.
Nine,
Then 9,
that's
I
all.
went up to YHS to my mom there.
filler episodes in there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then from 9 to 10, finished in
Then
YHS.
why did you go to Bhutan then?
Because Motitang had arts.
Eh, arts didn't have
Yeah. So she was the
Yeah.
arts me with it.
Very interesting.
That also arts with English literature. So
You studied literature, yeah?
yes.
Thou
Shall I compare thee to a turd?
to a
And
son
look
of
bound
a
and look bound.
Summer's day.
The son is this Bagunum Shakespeare's key. Look bound, but the short stories got in town.
Much in the benefit.
I like that.
And Paka Pinus.
Yeah.
Legion Piano.
I didn't miss it. The kids these days, more especially Gen Z and Gen Alpha more, their English is much better than our generation. But wait. But the
They
grammar,
don't know how to-
grammar is still trash.
Oh.
Grammar is still trash.
How many long? How many long am I having to wait?
Grammar trading because you got to me. But grammar trading
Hey, this let me see. I'm fed up with this FADEUP. I'm fed up.
Got any grammar trading because
That's not grammar, that's spelling.
Okay.
And the spelling,
okay,
bro,
but spelling
yeah.
falls on the grammar. Okay.
Look who needs grammar training.
Okay, sorry, I need training too. I'm also Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah, that's
Right ball Z maybe Z.
The lunch demo like someone that customer saw someone on IG posted.
Dragon Ball Z.
This was worse than this was worst. Answer shit like that.
No, but worst is also correct because worst is the superlative of worse.
Oh, this was worse than yesterday.
Yeah.
Worst.
Yeah,
Then
worst,
yes,
worst.
sir.
It should still be considered correct.
No.
This is worst.
Okay, then fuck me. Then I'm bad. Okay, then sorry.
I'm messing with you. It's worse.
No, it's not.
Worst, Timo.
Worst.
Superlative the worst.
Bad, worse, worst.
Hey, bad, my bad.
My worst.
My worst. Why do you maybe worst?
No, it's bad, worse,
Bad, yeah,
worst.
bad.
Good, better, best.
Okay.
Never let it rest.
But I always thought that bring should not have been brought.
Damn.
I don't know
Is
why.
it
I always
east or
thought
west?
bring
Not
should-
a random.
Bring should be bring, brang, bronx. You know,
Bring,
Bring is bring, brought.
I think what
Just
you call
superlative this.
the grammar in English itself is a very complicated manner of learning.
Yeah, typically all languages, because that's the best part about language. For example, in Sanskrit there are over 21 words that describe love.
Wow.
So imagine,
imagine.
Gawa.
Sewa.
Same gay.
Same guy, love loving other.
Love the same
No,
gay.
but what does all
Same
of those
guy,
loves
same
mean?
guy is happiness.
No, so
Same chai.
those are all synonyms for love. No.
Yeah.
Sanskrit kidi, each of the words is a specific kind of love. So if you're this parental love, it's a specific word.
Ooh,
If it's love for your
cool.
siblings, it's a specific word. So there's about
Boy,
quite a few
that's
words.
nice.
Wow,
I
that's
didn't just
interesting.
lyrics time.
They say French
Yeah,
is
that's
the
why when you listen to a lot of
language of
that
love.
language
Sanskrit should be the
songs,
language of love.
The lyrics are very poetic here.
Nice.
French na you what the female letters and male letters do na. Imo.
Yeah,
Easy.
it's based on
Yeah.
your gender. So
Yeah.
feminine and masculine. yeah.
feminine and masculine.
Feminine words, masculine words.
And that's quite interesting. See, you just have to remember it. There's
O and
no
A.
such way of remembering. One thing is feminine and chair is like what feminine. I don't know.
Chair is not feminine.
But you just have to remember it.
Chair is non-binary.
memorize.
Guys, I don't know
There's
this
this joke. One Italian guy, he goes, "How to say non-binary in Italian?" No, say, non-binara, non-binaro, based on the gender looks.
I don't know this.
That's good one. That's good one.
So A is, if it's an A, it's feminine.
What for real?
Huh?
No. That's he's just making a joke.
Yeah.
But it's like even in Spanish,
I see,
still,
yeah.
muchacha is a female
Yeah.
friend. Your friend who is a female.
Yeah.
Muchacha.
Muchacho.
Muchacho is your male.
Like Latino, Latina.
However, what's now, and this is why I fucking love language. There's a group there's a movement to, because muchacha is feminine, muchacho is masculine. But for those who don't identify it either, there's muchache. So that's like non-binary people get it.
Whoa.
Wait, pronouns don't have
Mishi.
Ko-
Those are that. What do you say pronouns?
Ngamishi.
Huh?
That's the word for ngamishi.
Pronouns is ngamishi.
Ngamishi.
Chicken like pronoun la messy.
Right,
Pronoun.
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 I don't know.
What's it? What? Ngamishi.
I don't know what to order.
But it's again, Zonka has.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Zonka has masculine and feminine.
I identify as
Shashub and Kenka does not have. Shashub, the Kenka and
I identify as Kong.
We have.
I identify as Aisam.
No, so for like, we have the word for boy and girl, right? Boy and girl.
Ko and mo.
Zazamin. But ko the most means rock.
Oh, the rock. Remember?
It's the same with Kenka. We have Bosa and Bome for boy and girl. But for either of them, it's gone.
Bumta be ane bring me bate.
Them, basically.
So, yeah, so
them.
it's like Zonka is one of the only languages that actually has the masculine and feminine terms for it.
Do you know some of the superheroes in Marvel are all entirely gay, or at least all transgender?
Oh my god.
That's why they call
Let's
them.
not get into the
That's why they call them the
general
X-Men.
Oh god.
They were X-Men, but not anymore.
Duh.
I remember.
But
And we're cancelled.
okay, 1 hour Arsenal. Okay, anything last topic, Jibana?
Last topic.
What interesting shit you want to talk about?
Oh,
I took an
video
interesting
coming
shit
out.
today.
Zenyam coming out like last
for
time.
so long.
Yeah.
She this week been they shot out Beijing.
This week,
What's it
Hopefully.
called? What's it called? When's it coming out? And
it's called Zenyam
One night in January.
by Sangeti Yonten, Jamyang, and Norla.
and there's 3 kitties, okay, which means 2 more than regular.
One kitty chichi.
2 kitties, discount. Only 2 kitties. Only 2 kitties. Okay, usually you're watching with 1 kitty this time.
This time is 3.
2. 1 didn't come on camera, so it's also.
Last topic Bishkarma Puja ko malati ho.
Bishkarma Puja is very interesting.
Simple Bishkarma Puja is simple de. Ko the Lord Buddha architect like Hindu ki architect, god of architects. So ko basically like missionaries ko lan ko tika this cheri ulo. Missions the same bega. So ko story simple la jati Lord Buddha last enlightened baby journey do the look. Ko any Beijing steps.
So he created the stage.
So, what is the culture with all the bandhus during Vishwakarma to throw a big party?
The labor train lam gachi ki mam byong sai.
Huh?
Labor even labor is la gachi mam byong.
Do they use the most?
Tools and all, yeah.
Yeah. So
They-
Vishwakarma Puja
That's
is
why.
a tribute to that.
To the tools and
To the
all.
tools.
There are actually hamigo vis kongi dum nakile. Mali pesiling kongi kudi ja chi chi ba ko mis. Last the fish karo pu chuna ne ko ta mis.
My shit is just to represent life.
Anina.
There are many aspects of.
Ni interesting this sounds mu question.
Doesn't make sense.
I mean,
Daddy
we
does
also,
be
we
only
also
say the
do
last
that,
kachame.
don't we? We make the tom and all, no?
Yes.
Need it.
Last
Eh.
time we break it apart.
Permanence la zumi.
Impermanence,
Yep.
Hindu and Buddhism
Ani
is very like.
mandala lang mo gasta.
No,
Art
mandala
thing
is
na art
the
thing.
wheel of impermanence.
It's
circle of
last
impermanence.
one sik tam. Hello.
Oh, they just to show you that. Remind ourselves now.
Guy me man even majimi.
Yeah, like, look, when your mother gave birth to you, you were a beautiful kid. But
I'm
look,
still beautiful, bro.
Now look now.
Look at him, man.
You look camouflage with a chocolate bar, okay?
Thanks, man. Everybody loves bourbon. Everybody loves bourbon.
I'll call you
handsome.
By episode 100, by episode 100, these two will be married.
I'll call you Nestle, man.
I'll call you Chihé, man.
I'll call you a couple.
Alright, Kinley, what was happening for Kinley? Talk about the Masterpiece Pod maybe, or anything else we just come
Please
up.
check us out on Masterpiece. Me and Gunki talk about mental health and how to take care of yourself. Not like professionally, it's just our own experiences about it. Do check us out. It's been nice.
It's on YouTube. No?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Is
It's
it on
on
other
the
platforms?
Shangri-La?
It's on the Shangri-La YouTube platform.
That's it.
Yeah.
So no audio placing
No,
is.
not yet.
Okay, so Kinley is gonna fuck off for another 10 episodes and come back.
Yes.
And then what else is there?
I'm busy, man.
Yeah. And
This single life ain't gonna live itself.
talk about your band. You perform sometimes, man. Kinley has a band called Resisting Misery.
Oh yeah, please follow us on
They
Instagram.
perform semi-regularly. Is that the case?
We perform whenever because I'm done doing continuous week after week of shows.
Exactly. It gets gets tedious. Yeah.
Especially when you consider that all the venues, it's in the same place over and over again, right? Like it's within the same areas.
So
Not dissing the venues, just saying
Not
that
at all, not at all.
if you're going to do it every week, it's going to get
Yeah,
tedious.
repetitive,
So,
yeah. So if you all like screamo kind of music or kind of what do you call it? What do you describe your music in?
Huh?
How do you describe your music?
Chaos.
Huh? If you want to listen to chaos, you know.
If you want to listen to some good music,
Do not
come
listen
watch
to
Paksa
Paksa
Boys.
Boys.
Advertise your Paksa.
Paksa Boys.
Every Saturday more.
I don't think this week now.
But almost every Saturday.
What do you mean?
Almost,
Not,
I
what do
mean,
you mean
we've
not
been
this
doing-
week? This is not going to come out this week.
But almost every
Oh, I
Saturday at the Tipsy
I
Cow,
don't.
we got the Paksa Boys performing
Friday, Saturday.
for 2 people. So you could be one of those 2 people.
Don't forget to buy them beer. Buy them beer.
That's
Hey
all.
Kishan bhai, if you come again, hey.
Okay,
Buy
and
us
then
beer.
that's it. No more
Yeah.
promos. Okay, and then Norla and all, he's not here, but if he was here, he'll say, watch Rings of Power, best show ever. Okay, anyways, till the next podcast. Thank you all for watching. We reached 100 subs. Thank you for watching. And if you are watching and not subscribed, get your bill.
Our metric shows that
You got
40%
better
of you.
shows to watch.
Subscribe in the way, it helps us out.
Yeah.
Like chibe, share chibe, comment chibe mo.
It's already watching.
After about TikTok clips is the me just got a don't watch tap back when remember more.
And
I
if
just
this
don't.
best, subscribe to me.
Uneasy.
Yeah.
Joke
Anyways,
bill me. Dile koi thana bhi ma pathana.
Thala bhi joke chahiye. Okay, so anyways, I appreciate if you guys like, share, and subscribe. More views gives us more.
I have an idea, son.
I don't know what.
Next guest announce Beja.
I don't know the next guest yet, man. It depends on how we shoot it. Freaking, but
Very interesting bald guy.
Yeah, but we have a good lineup for the next at least 10 episodes. We got local artists. We also have some foreigners, and you'll just see more of us rambling on. So if you want to follow everybody, the links are in below. If you want to come see these guys perform, you stay alert on the weekends. And for more clips and shit, until the next episode, bye bye.
Peace. I'm off to train for the Paralympics.